Welcome back to the MbaguMedia Finance Podcast. Today, we're diving into a topic that's both critical and complex: the potential role of GE Vernova and Siemens Energy in Syria's energy reconstruction.
It's a weighty subject, host. Syria has endured so much, and the devastation to its infrastructure, especially the energy sector, is profound. Millions are living with unreliable power, impacting everything from healthcare to basic heating.
Absolutely. Rebuilding a nation after such a protracted conflict is a monumental task, requiring billions in investment and immense expertise. It's not just about physical structures, but about restoring hope and certainty for basic services.
And it's within this context of immense need that we're seeing reports of major global energy players exploring opportunities. We're talking about giants like GE Vernova and Siemens Energy.
Exactly. GE Vernova, a leader in the energy transition with advanced gas turbine tech, and Siemens Energy, another titan with deep expertise in grid infrastructure. These aren't small players, they have the scale and proven track record for massive projects.
Their potential involvement signals the strategic and economic significance of Syria's energy reconstruction. Gas turbines are key, they offer flexibility and reliability for both baseload and peak power needs.
The fact that these two behemoths are reportedly in discussions is certainly noteworthy. But what does "in talks" really mean in this context? It's an exclusive report, based on sources, so we're looking at the very initial stages, aren't we?
That's right. In talks usually signifies exploratory discussions to gauge feasibility and mutual interests. It's not about signed contracts, but about understanding the intricate requirements on the ground.
So, are we talking about entirely new gas turbine plants, or refurbishing existing damaged facilities? It could very well be a combination of both, a multi-pronged approach to quickly bolster Syria's power generation capacity.
The complexities involved are enormous. We're looking at navigating global supply chains for massive equipment, securing substantial financing, conducting detailed technical assessments, and wrestling with a labyrinth of regulatory frameworks.
That's a huge undertaking. Beyond the technical and financial aspects, there's also the undeniable layer of geopolitical sensitivity. Any significant investment by major Western companies in Syria is inherently political.
Indeed. And what does this potential development portend for the future of power generation in Syria? It's a question that goes far beyond just kilowatt hours.
Let's shift focus to the strategic advantage of gas turbines in reconstruction. Why are they such a compelling choice in these challenging scenarios?
Well, compared to other large-scale power sources, gas turbines can often be deployed relatively quickly. Their modular nature allows for phased implementation, meaning they can start delivering power sooner rather than later.
And their operational flexibility is crucial. They can ramp up and down efficiently to match fluctuating demand, which is vital for a grid that's still finding its stability. This is key for reliability.
That efficiency also translates into economic benefits. Reliable electricity is the bedrock of economic recovery, enabling industries to restart, businesses to thrive, and new jobs to be created.
Gas turbines can provide that essential, stable power source, acting as a vital bridge while longer-term, perhaps more sustainable, energy solutions are developed. They also help balance the intermittent nature of renewables.
Syria does possess natural gas reserves, which could potentially be utilized, or the turbines could be configured for imported fuels. This adds another layer to the economic and logistical considerations.
From a technical and economic standpoint, the choice of gas turbines makes a great deal of sense. But as we've hinted at, there are broader, more intricate considerations at play here, aren't there?
Absolutely. And this brings us to the elephant in the room: the complex web of geopolitics, international sanctions, and the inherent risks of operating in a post-conflict environment.
Companies like GE Vernova and Siemens Energy, operating under Western jurisdictions, must navigate a minefield of sanctions regimes. This could mean seeking specific waivers and ensuring absolute compliance.
It requires meticulous legal and political maneuvering. It wouldn't be unusual for deals to be facilitated through intermediaries or for consortia of companies to be formed, spreading the risk and leveraging diverse expertise.
And we must remember the timeline. Projects of this magnitude are inherently long-term. The path from discussion to operational power plant can take years, if it materializes at all. It's not a quick fix.
Underpinning all of this is the fundamental requirement for stability and security. Large-scale infrastructure investments are simply not feasible without a certain degree of predictability and safety on the ground.
So, with these intricate layers, technical, economic, political, and security, what does this potential development signal for the future of energy in Syria and the broader region?
Let's zoom in on the technologies themselves. GE Vernova offers its advanced HA gas turbine technology, known for its high thermal efficiency and flexibility. These machines are designed for modern, cost-effective power generation.
Imagine a hospital needing constant power. An HA turbine could provide that robust baseload. Then, when demand surges, it can ramp up swiftly to meet that peak. That flexibility is invaluable.
Siemens Energy brings its SGT series of advanced gas turbines, also recognized for high efficiency, reliability, and operational flexibility. They have a proven track record globally.
And Siemens Energy's expertise extends beyond the turbines themselves to the entire balance of plant, the auxiliary systems, control mechanisms, and grid integration technologies. It's a more comprehensive package.
For Syria, this could mean not just supplying the core turbine but providing a fully integrated solution, ensuring the entire plant operates seamlessly and safely. It's about holistic solutions.
Now, let's talk about the practical side: logistics, capacity building, and the human element. Transporting massive components like gas turbine rotors to a country with damaged infrastructure is a significant undertaking.
Specialized heavy-lift aircraft, ships, and overland transport would be required, all while ensuring security and minimizing disruption. It's a complex logistical operation on a grand scale.
And critically, there's the human element. Syria needs skilled engineers, technicians, and operators. A sustainable solution requires building local capacity through training and knowledge transfer.
This is essential for long-term operation and contributes to broader economic development and job creation within Syria. It's about empowering the local workforce.
The geopolitical dimension, as we've touched on, cannot be overstated. Syria is a complex geopolitical chessboard, and the involvement of Western energy firms will be viewed through a political lens.
Would this signal a shift in alliances? Would it be seen as a tacit endorsement? These questions extend far beyond the technical specifications of a gas turbine. It's a delicate calculus.
Let's consider a hypothetical scenario. A consortium involving GE Vernova, Siemens Energy, and local Syrian entities could be formed. This structure helps diversify risk and navigate political sensitivities.
For instance, a European partner might have different regulatory considerations than a US-based one, potentially offering a broader base of support. Financing could come from development banks, private equity, or even governments.
The narrative of rebuilding is powerful. Reliable power is the bedrock upon which all other aspects of recovery are built. It powers schools, hospitals, businesses. It's essential for restoring normalcy.
Gas turbines, in this narrative, become symbols of progress, of renewed capacity, and of a nation re-engaging with the global community. They represent a tangible step forward.
However, we must maintain a realistic perspective. The path from reported talks to operational power plants is arduous and uncertain. There are many potential points where discussions could falter.
Unforeseen geopolitical shifts, changes in sanctions, security incidents, or an inability to bridge financial and logistical gaps are all real possibilities. These projects are long-term commitments.
What does this potential development signal for the broader region? It could indicate a growing recognition among major international players that opportunities exist, even in challenging environments.
It might also spur other nations in the region to reevaluate their own energy strategies and investment plans. The availability of advanced technology could influence regional energy dynamics.
It's also worth considering the role of technology transfer and local manufacturing. A long-term strategy would ideally involve building local capacity for spare parts, maintenance, and assembly.
This would not only reduce long-term costs but also create sustainable employment and foster technological development within Syria, ensuring genuine, lasting development.
Let's reflect on the implications for the global energy equipment market. While the focus is increasingly on renewables, the need for reliable, dispatchable power generation remains critical.
Projects like the potential ones in Syria, despite their complexities, represent significant market opportunities for companies like GE Vernova and Siemens Energy. Navigating these challenges could set precedents.
The current situation is a testament to the resilience of the energy sector. Even amidst devastation, the demand for power continues to drive the search for solutions.
The fact that these discussions are reportedly taking place speaks volumes about the potential for recovery and the strategic importance of energy infrastructure. It's a story still unfolding.
It intertwines humanitarian necessity with economic opportunity, and technological capability with the enduring challenges of global politics. The future of power in Syria may well hinge on these intricate negotiations.
We'll be watching closely to see how this story develops, host. It's a complex interplay, but the potential for positive impact is significant.
Indeed. Now, let's move on to summarize the key factors, strengths, challenges, and opportunities we've discussed regarding GE Vernova and Siemens Energy's potential role in Syria's energy reconstruction.
Certainly. When we look at the key factors, the immediate need for reliable power in Syria is paramount. This is the driving force behind any potential reconstruction efforts.
And the strategic choice of gas turbines is a key factor due to their relatively quick deployment, operational flexibility, and efficiency, which are critical for post-conflict recovery and economic stimulation.
Then there are the significant geopolitical considerations. International sanctions, political relationships, and the broader regional dynamics all play a crucial role in shaping the feasibility of such projects.
And let's not forget the sheer scale of the financial investment required. Rebuilding Syria's energy sector will undoubtedly run into billions, necessitating complex financing models and potentially international guarantees.
Moving on to strengths and insights, the technological capability of companies like GE Vernova and Siemens Energy is a major strength. Their advanced, efficient, and flexible gas turbine technologies are precisely what's needed.
Their expertise extends to comprehensive power plant solutions, not just individual turbines. This integrated approach is crucial for successful deployment and operation in a challenging environment.
The potential economic impact is a significant insight. Reliable power is foundational for economic recovery, enabling industries, businesses, and job creation. Efficient turbines can lower operating costs, stimulating growth.
From an operational standpoint, the modularity and relatively quick deployment of gas turbines offer a crucial advantage, allowing for phased implementation to meet immediate power needs.
And the humanitarian and social impact cannot be overstated. Restoring power is essential for critical services like hospitals and water treatment, directly improving living conditions and fostering hope.
Now, let's address the challenges and opportunities. The primary challenge is navigating the complex international sanctions and trade restrictions. This requires meticulous legal and political maneuvering.
The immense cost of reconstruction and the difficulty in securing substantial financing are major hurdles. Perceived risks can deter investors, and long-term viability depends on stable conditions.
The inherent risks associated with operating in a post-conflict environment, including security concerns and political instability, are significant challenges that require robust risk mitigation strategies.
Logistical challenges, such as transporting massive equipment through damaged infrastructure, present a formidable obstacle that requires careful planning and execution.
Furthermore, building local capacity for long-term operation and maintenance is critical. Without it, the sustainability of these projects is jeopardized, and the economic benefits are limited.
However, these challenges also present opportunities. The potential involvement of major Western firms could signal a pathway for wider international engagement and investment, attracting support if managed carefully.
There's an opportunity for sophisticated financing structures, like consortia and blended finance, to overcome the hurdles of cost and risk, making these large-scale projects more achievable.
The opportunity for significant technological advancement and knowledge transfer to the Syrian workforce is immense, fostering long-term development and self-sufficiency.
And ultimately, there's the profound opportunity to directly improve the lives of millions of Syrians by restoring essential services, enabling economic recovery, and contributing to the nation's overall stability and rebuilding efforts.
It's a complex picture, but the potential benefits for Syria's recovery are undeniable if these discussions can successfully navigate the myriad challenges.
If these discussions indeed lead to concrete agreements and the deployment of gas turbine technology, the potential positive impact on Syria's recovery and its people could be profound. Reliable electricity is a fundamental enabler of modern life.
For the global energy equipment market, this could represent a significant, albeit challenging, new frontier, highlighting the continued role Western firms can play in post-conflict reconstruction.
Looking ahead, it's important to consider how these gas turbines fit into Syria's broader energy strategy. They can serve as a crucial bridge technology while more sustainable energy sources are developed.
Of course, this remains a developing story. The initial reports are just that, reports. Further information and official statements will be crucial in understanding the true trajectory of these potential deals.
Imagine a map of Syria, highlighting key areas. Reliable power flowing to these hubs would not only transform daily life but also unlock latent economic potential, fostering growth and stability.
Ultimately, the situation encapsulates the delicate balance between urgent humanitarian needs, economic opportunity, and the unyielding realities of geopolitical dynamics. It's a dance we'll continue to follow.
The path forward for Syria's energy sector is intricate, fraught with challenges, but perhaps illuminated by the potential for a brighter, more powered future. Thank you for joining us on MbaguMedia Finance.
Thank you. It's been a thorough discussion on a critical topic.